Man, sometimes it's really good to just talk a bunch. Oh, my name's Fox. I was like, never Fox. And I say this because I started recording my review, and I literally didn't get, and like, until like 5 minutes in, I didn't really actually get into actually watching it, and I only watched like maybe 10 seconds of the trailer by that point, because I was talking about a bunch of other stuff. And luckily, because of that, because then this died, which, I lost that beginning little talk, which I can easily re-say. But I was able to be like, well, shit, at least it didn't happen while I was reviewing the damn thing. Pretty much, Iron Lung, Markiplier's new movie that's going to be coming out, I don't know, a few months or so. It is also the reason why Mark will not be in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, which I feel kind of bummed about that because, I want to see him in there, but also in that same point, even Mark kind of said, like, I feel like they probably could have pushed, like, worked around the schedule a little bit more than they did. And also on the flip note of that, also, I feel like you could easily had him in front of a green screen and did like a small like cameo of like, a commercial for Freddy Fazbear's as like an announcer or something, or as a voice. You could have him as a voicing that he can call in. Maybe, I don't know, there's a phone guy character. But then again, they're probably going to have the phone guy character as like a main thing in there. I don't know. In either case, the reason why Mark's not in there is because of Iron Lung. My whole little rant was pretty much saying like how I don't hold that against like Mark or his movie Iron Lung that he's in this, because I kind of do that where certain other series, there's some that kind of have a similar thing that like this wasn't made because this was made instead, and it's just like, why? And like that's happened twice to two of my favorite video game series, which is funny because this is based off a game. Both of those are based off of games actually. But it's my two favorite video game series. Like, for example, what was it? Naughty Dog. The Last of Us. It's the series, as far as I've seen, it's okay. It seems kind of fun, but in the end, like, I'm just like, the show is good. I'm just kind of on it. Maybe if I play it, maybe I'll feel more good towards it. But honestly, watching The Last of Us, I kind of just, or not watching, but like finding out that people aren't liking The Last of Us 2, and even I didn't really like The Last of Us 2, but even then like watching like little bits and stuff like that, I'm like, okay, that's fine, but like, did you know like originally it was gonna be Jak and Daxter 4? I would have loved to play Jak and Daxter 4. Hell, imagine like a zombie virus, because originally it was gonna, I think it still had like the whole zombie virus kind of thing in it, but for Jak and Daxter 4, and I'm like, I kind of wanted to see that. That would have been kind of cool. Yeah, it would have been weird having them live action style, but I kind of was still wanting to see Jak and Daxter, and like seeing the world built like with that in it behind it, I think would have been kind of cool. But yeah, like so like Last of Us kind of and then though, and the thing is, it happened with another series I like with Sucker Punch, which I love Sly Cooper, but it's not the Sly Cooper game. Even though when the Infamous games were made, a lot of people who made Sly Cooper left because they're like, well, I don't want to work on regular people. I want to work on, like these cartoony animal stuff, which coming off of DuckTales, I just watched because I got to the point where Della Duck and stuff in season 2. It's really good. It's another review. But with Della Duck, I'm going to get back to this with Della. But like I kind of just watching a few DuckTales when I'm like, God, like, yeah, I want another Sly Cooper game. Just watching this makes me want to play another Sly Cooper game. But that's not the thing. Infamous I love that series a lot. But after Infamous Second Son came out, they actually brought the creators of Infamous actually said, like the Infamous games aren't really tied to this timeline. Maybe we follow a conduit in, I don't know, feudal Japan, who's a samurai. And I just think, by God, how much cooler would go... And I have played Ghost of Tsushima, which there's a few things why it's an okay game. One, it's grounded in reality, and it's just kind of like, okay, whatever, I guess. Even like the cool thing where like, oh, you get to ignite your sword. It's like, no. You have to use these special rocks to ignite your sword. It's like, really? The bad guys don't have to have this time limit, even though we're supposedly learning the same technique as them. But, yeah, like, and like playing Ghost of Tsushima, it's like, this is like Sly Cooper, but worse. Like, I'd rather play as Ryoichi Cooper running around Japan than, I don't know. It's a cool samurai game, I guess, but other than that, it's just, like, I have the game. I have not really even wanted to, like, go back and play it after beating it. It's just like, I'd rather go play Assassin's Creed, honestly. And also people comparing it to Assassin's Creed. It's the better Assassin's Creed. It's really not. It's not. It's not where close is cool. The same reason why I would loved a Jack and Daxter zombie game over Last of Us is the same reason I will prefer Assassin's Creed over Ghost of Tsushima. Because Assassin's Creed has the sci-fi elements while also being a period piece, while also, having the fantastical shit with alien sci-fi technology. Not aliens, they're technically precursors, but whatever. But yeah, so originally, how much cooler would Ghost of Tsushima had been if you had I would probably say, maybe it is a better Assassin's Creed if it would have had, stuff like Infamous had, where you have powers and shit. How cool would it have been, you summon, lightning or have a lightning katana. Then again, it probably would have been some other ability because Cole had lightning, Delsin had the ability to absorb, not just smoke, but just absorb energies. How cool would it have been if maybe we saw more of something like that? Some other abilities, it would have been cool. Maybe metal, and he could have had metal shard blades and stuff. That'd been badass. Or grass. Ooh, grass would have been kind of cool. Because the grass is everywhere in Japan, so you could have done something along those lines. Or just straight up water would have been good too. See, there's so many more cooler things you could have done with this feudal Japan era than just make it just regular history. Whatever. In any case, you could have had a cool samurai style game while having the awesome gameplay shit of Infamous. Anyways, beside the point. Iron Lung. So anyways, I do not hold Iron Lung accountable for why Mark isn't in FNAF. I don't hold it accountable in a negative way, I should say. I actually really like that Mark is doing his own thing and making his own stuff, and just a few seconds that I saw is pretty great. So anyways, let's just be into it. It's 3, 2. Wait, is this recording? Okay, it is. Okay. Is this recording? It is. Okay, cool. All right, let's be in 3, 2. This weird cluster of stars.
This is not an expedition.
I don't recognize the voice.
It's an execution.
Oh, Jesus.
Here, they don't want you to return. And even if you do, and even if they keep their promises, what freedom waits for you?
Yeah, so.
A few dying ships in a sea of dead stars. If there is still hope, it lies beyond the veil. Hope in this void is as illusionary as the starlight.
So yeah, I got maybe a lowest few seconds before this.
I will choose to breathe my last here, at the bottom of an ocean. Unseen.
Spain!
Unheard. Uncontrolled.
Holy shit!
They will get their execution. I will get my freedom.
Handsome! Holy shit! Wait, is that supposed to be Mark's character? That didn't sound like Mark. I guess maybe he raised his voice up? Because it didn't sound as bassy. But holy shit, that's cool. And also, apparently, because I was watching his Faz Frights, stream that he was talking about and playing. He brought up that, people were saying, I don't understand. What's the trailer doesn't tell me anything about what the movie's about. It kind of did. It literally did. It tells you that they send some, FYI. I've seen him play Iron Lung. Both of them. When he played the first time and with the lore update. That being said, that looks like Bane. That being said, what was it? You watch, so I know what the backstory is. I know what the story is of Iron Lung. That, again, whatever he's saying, whatever. I don't know why I'm repeating myself. He straight says what the movie's about.
The veil
Like,
It's an execution.
yeah, like they say, like, will you send, or, you know, just start from the beginning again.
This is not an expedition.
Okay, so they're sending him somewhere.
It's an execution.
They're sending him somewhere to die.
When they put you in here, they don't want you to return.
Yeah, see, so they're sending him somewhere to die.
And even if you do, and even if they keep their promises,
So obviously a corrupt government or something along those lines saying that, like, they're like, no, if you make it back, you'll get your, you'll get it. You'll get your freedom. Don't worry. You make it back, we'll get your freedom. It's like, nope, that's a lie. It's a corrupt government.
what freedom waits for you? A few dying ships in a sea of dead stars.
That one you could, if you don't know it's sci-fi. No, you could see of dead stars. So you would imagine, okay, so it's a bunch of spaceships out in space. That's what's happening out there. Like, but then the question is, what the hell is happening out there? That there is just only spaceships filled with, you know, there's just spaceships out there. That's it.
If there is still hope, it lies beyond the veil. Hope in this void is as illusionary as the starlight.
So again, they're saying, you know, like it's actually, wait a minute, aren't all the stars gone in Iron Lung? Don't they say all the stars are gone? So like it's just darkness. I thought I can't remember.
I will choose to breathe my last here, at the bottom of an ocean. Unseen. Unheard.
God, what? This makes me feel like this legitimately has like that feeling of like a video game. Like those like very cinematic open trailer. Like I it's not tied to it, but I can bring something else up in a minute. But hold on.
Uncontrolled.
Like that extremely cinematic trailer for a video game that I really want to play, which is funny because I know the video game is also like really low res and all that shit. But this feels like a big one. Like this feels like I want to go as Markiplier running against these governments with a gun, just like fucking shooting, like go against the government to win your freedom back. Like this, I'll show you the trailer. This kind of reminds me of. It's nowhere. It's very similar, but it gives me that kind of similar feel to it. It's getting me excited, honestly.
They will get their execution. I will get my freedom.
So they'll get their execution as in either he'll die and he'll get his freedom, or that he's gonna kill them all. Iron Lung. Yeah, and then that's it. There's no like ending credit thing. Actually, let's see if there's a trailer. I imagine being a solo game developer, make a game so good that not only Markiplier will play it, but he will make a whole movie about it. In order to maintain authenticity with the game, not only did Mark liquefy trillions of humans to create an ocean of blood. Which also, yeah, I 100% think like all of that, except for maybe this, all of this is like, this is practical effects. This is all actual, like, not actual blood, but, you know, fake blood. But that's freaking great. I love the silhouette behind Mark. It's terrifying. I love it. It also kind of gives me a Stranger Things kind of thing with the lightning stuff, but hold on. We are also proud of you, Mark. But yeah. The beginning sequence, immaculate transition to glorious space, the sea of stars. Turn to be a reflection upon a sea of blood where you emerge. Voice your monologue, exquisite. Like poetry in the depths. Yeah, it does sound like poetry. I am so proud of you. Yeah, okay, so hold on. Because this is what it reminds me of. I think it's this one. And mind you, this is, man, 11 years. Holy shit. This was like, why? This is probably my favorite stealth game. I brought up Dishonored. I brought up Ghost of Tsushima and Assassin's Creed. But if you want to give me my favorite stealth game, that isn't probably Sly Cooper. It's this one. But this reminds me of it. I think it's only like a little bit, but it's Iron Lung / this, because I also haven't seen this in a minute. But like this is what it kind of reminds me of. Can I get a better... Nope, I can't.
You are near, my heart is at peace. Hurry home.
Yes, he's killed the Empress. I'll see you beheaded for this, Corvo.
Probably like only in the beginning I need to really show up this trailer.
My dear Corvo, what a sad hand fate has dealt you. The beloved Empress
dead, and everyone thinks you're the killer.
But we know
what really happened,
don't we?
we?
You don't want to end your life to the sound of idiots cheering as your head hits the muck,
do you?
Let's
see if we can do better.
And to make things
more interesting. My mark.
My mark. Consider it
It's a gift. Like that I think like the rest of it is still really good and badass, and it fills in the world of Dishonored, showing everything. But I think this is the perfect thing I want to say of this, and comparing this and Iron Lung. I think they're honestly about the same amount of time, isn't it? Around the same. Actually, let me see, because when does Mark's end? Oh no, it's like a few seconds off. But it's in the sense of that, where within a minute, you get an entire... You kind of understand the world he's in. You understand what... You understand why. You kind of understand why it's happening. But you also understand that there's... And like even seeing like that there's some kind of supernatural kind of thing going. Like you get an entire idea and world of like interest of like what is going to happen. Like you kind of get an idea of the world, but you don't know exactly. You know why the character is there, and you also know why he's going to do the actions. You kind of know a vague instance, but you know the idea of what he wants. Corvo, his beloved Empress is dead, which also we later find out is, it's go play Dishonored. That's really good. I don't even want to spoil that one. But Corvo's locked in jail for killing the Empress when he did it. This godlike being comes to him and gives him a gift to see, why don't you go, wreak some havoc. Because you don't deserve to die in here. And I love it. I love Dishonored so much. I gotta play it, it's funny, I love the games. I played 1 and 2, but I haven't played the DLCs in between them and after them, which actually tie 1 to 2, which I might do that in a stream. So I would love to do that someone when I get my setup and everything and all that stuff, and because there's some games I want to play, like I actually want to play the Assassin's Creed games. Anyways, there's a lot of games I gotta stream and do, but one of the main ones I want to do is I think I want to do Dishonored 1 all the way to all the DLCs, and then Dishonored 2, and then all the DLCs after that one as well. Because I feel like I really, really want to. But yeah, like that's what that's what the Iron Lung trailer reminds me of. The idea where like, there's a little bit, there's narration, but like that little bit of narration doesn't give that little bit of narration and like, the ideas and the visuals give you an idea of the world you're going to be stepping into, but then give you the idea of the world you're about to step into while also not telling you much, which Markiplier even says in Markiplier even says like in the thing, like people say, like people complain like that the trailer didn't tell him anything. Go watch him play the game if you're that interested. It gives him more money too, technically speaking. But like you literally find that out. You can find out what the game is about immediately. Like maybe not watching him play the first one. Well, kind of, because you'll know like he's supposed to be in the Iron Lung and all that stuff. But like the cool thing is too about this trailer is people who do know what it is or what the story's about. Like we don't see this. Like nothing in the game is shown like this unless this is after the main character. Spoilers for Iron Lung. Go watch Markiplier play, or go wait and watch the movie, or skip ahead for you. Like when he eventually finds the end, at the end of the game when they meet, he finds a certain thing. Well, actually, no, it's not even that because the ending is different. No, there's in the lake. There's this thing that's there, which Mark tried to go to at one point in the second playthrough, I think, and then he just he's like, oh no, there's no way I can get into there. But I'm guessing maybe beyond that is where is where he's at. Like after he emerges from the other side of the ocean of blood. But God, this is so good. Yeah. And honestly, also again, that kind of gives me like the idea of like that Norman Reedus games trailer when it first came out. The trailer, not the game. I haven't played the game yet, though. I have it. I have the original one, even though now there's a director's cut. But yeah, this game is 81. It comes out in 1981. No, in 2081. That's when it comes out. But no, yeah, this is interesting. And like again, I find it funny that a YouTuber who's known for gaming made a trailer that kind of reminds it of another game's trailer. But yeah, this is I like Markiplier, and I wanted to legitimately see like what he can do with this because here's the thing, like a YouTuber making a movie, or actually no, let me rephrase that. A YouTuber in a movie, well, because there's obviously been YouTube only movies and stuff like that, but a YouTuber making a movie like completely like it's his production and all this stuff. I don't know if it's been done more, but I know like YouTubers in movies have been done. So like, well, Jack, if that counts, Jack's been in the Freeman, or like, and there's the guy who found this dead body in the suicide forest, and then everyone kind of said, oh, and then like now I don't think they care. I don't know. Him, I know, like, didn't he have a movie or something? Because I think my sister showed me it once, and like it was like a post-apocalyptic kind of thing with the kids, and like if you don't pass the test, you die, but then certainly you don't die, you go work in like some factory underground or some shit. I don't know. Spoilers for that movie. I don't care. But yeah, Iron Lung. I'm legitimately excited, and it's actually gonna be in theaters too. Which hell yeah, I want to see that. I want to see this. I will be there day one to go see this. And hell, they even said about doing a blood drive or whatever. I don't really like giving my blood away, but hey, I'll do a blood drive for this movie. Why the hell not? But yeah, this is great. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in what I've done, links are on my Facebook or somewhere. Go check out Markiplier. You probably all know who Markiplier is, and some of you probably just stumbled upon this thing while looking for reviews or reactions to the Iron Lung thing. But anyways, thanks for watching today's videos. Hope you enjoy this. I'm excited to see this movie, and we will see you later. But yeah, like, is that actually Mark's voice? It doesn't sound like him. But then again, maybe he pitched his voice a little bit higher to make it sound a little bit different, maybe. Or maybe he added an accent. I don't know. It's weird. But anyways, thank you for watching. Please your videos. Hopefully enjoy this, and we will see you later. I somehow got 23 minutes into how